I heard my first love story, I started looking for you.
My name is Sahara von Hattenberger, and I am a cellist.
My name is Vanessa Croome. I am a soprano, and we are Duo Étrange. Duo Étrange was founded in 2023. The recording of this album and of our project, which we're calling I Wish I Were Dead, came from a conversation that Sahara and I found ourselves always having, which is that in classical music, we seem to really only celebrate people after they're gone. And we always just thought that was kind of funny and in a bit of a macabre way. And we would joke to each other like, oh, if only we were dead, you know? And then people might listen. And we just kept making this joke. And then Sahara was like, why don't we should call the album that. In the classical world, cello and voice is seen as a very rare combination, but if you go to early music, especially from the troubadour era, you know, we're talking like 14th century, viol da gamba, Baroque cello, these kinds of string instruments, hurdy-gurdy, were paired with voice really, really often as a duet. But as the cello evolved into its modern form, it kind of became more of a solo instrument. And so it's not seen as something that can be paired just with voice anymore. So the repertoire started changing. So cello can be an accompanimental instrument, just like it used to be. It can also be a solo vocal instrument, so it has this double role. A lot of the music that is written on our album is the solo part often is the cello, and the voice is acting as like an accompaniment. When Vanessa and I were considering this sort of idea of subverting expectations, where sometimes, you know, the cello is maybe even covering the voice and she's accompanying me, we started working with this composer named Fong, who's, you know, really encouraged us to take this next leap and to find our sound together, where Vanessa kind of acts as an instrument and I kind of act as a vocalist, compositionally. When we think about what comes after this album, for us, it's really just the beginning. You know, it's the first album that we've put out. It's the album that helped us find our sound. And it's something I think that hasn't really been done before, this kind of in-depth exploration of the kind of repertoire that we're creating for voice and cello. And so I hope that it creates this opening and this curiosity and this interest in other musicians and in our own industry and in the world for this kind of music.